Good morning, YouTube. This is day 13 in the life of an affiliate marketer. Today I've started a little bit later, had a few household chores to do. You know, affiliate marketers still need to do the washing up and the cleaning and all that stuff. So done that. It's about 9:30 now this morning, and the one thing I like about these videos is that I'm able to just quickly jump on camera and share little nuggets and little snippets and bits of advice that I probably couldn't do in any other video because it doesn't warrant doing a full-length video. So I think it was yesterday or the day before, I was talking about the value of your service, what you do and any service you provide or the help you give to people. It was off the back of me building a buy me a coffee page where I was saying if I've ever helped you out or I do in the future and you think it warrants just saying thank you to me, you could buy me a cup of coffee or tea as I prefer. And that has just come to light this morning. So a form came through that I needed to fill in from a company. It's about some tax that's being applied to one of my affiliate commissions, and the form came through that needs to be completed before they will release the funds. Now there are various different types of these forms. This one was a little bit more complicated than normal, so I thought, okay, I'll send it to my accountant. I pay them a huge amount of money each month. They'll sort it, 2 minutes, no problem, and then I'll send it back to this company and I'll get my funds. I emailed the accountant and said, please can you fill this form in for me? And they said, sure, £45 plus VAT. And I thought, wait a minute, I pay you nearly £300 a month. Surely you could just do this form for me. And then I kind of had to stop and think about what I said in that previous video. They are an accountancy that deal with legal stuff, completing forms, submitting tax returns. That is what they do for a living, and that's how they make their money. So for me to think I can ask them to fill this form in for free is ridiculous, because it's counteracting what I said the other day. Exactly the example that I said before. You know, if I go to my golf instructor and I say, give me an hour's lesson, I'm struggling with hitting my driver, then he's going to charge me. That's how he makes his living. So I just thought that was quite funny. After mentioning that in a video the other day, then, you know, this happened this morning and it did make me chuckle a little bit. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. So today we've started work on the websites already. Theo and myself are on my backup travel site, building the e-commerce site. We're currently adding all the plugins and the tools that we need to actually sell the products. Yesterday, we completed the t-shirt designs and got them onto the actual digital models. So there's a person modeling the t-shirt. We've also managed to create some advertising banners for specific pages. We got that done. So now it's the technical part, basically getting all that implemented on the site, ready so we can start marketing it to our audience that we have already on the website, but then also look at doing things like paid TikTok accounts. We're going to get some models to model them and put them on Facebook and Instagram and things like that. So a proper e-commerce venture, and see if we can get some sales from that. And then it'll be a case of editing some more videos for me. I'm still trying to get through all my golfing videos that I did. Now I have outsourced the task of putting together my golf videos. Now they're very complex videos because there's shots to calculate, there's yardages, there's scorecards, there's penalty points, there's all sorts. So these videos can be very, very complex. So I've outsourced that to my videographer and he sent me back the first draft copy. And apart from getting one or two little numbers wrong in the video, everything else was beautiful. The intro is incredible and it looks far better than what I could have done. So outsourcing something to people that's better than you is definitely worth it. I know it's costly, and if you can't afford to do it, you have to do everything yourself. But when you do get to the point where you can get an expert involved, the quality is just far superior, and in the long run, it will do better for you. So I'm really pleased with how that's turning out. I haven't got the final copy published yet, and I will if you want to see it. Not that you might be interested in golf, but you might be interested in the style of videography we did, the drone footage, and you might be interested in making your own vlogs, and it might just give you an idea of kind of what you can put together using an expert videographer. So if you'd like that, leave a comment below, let me know. Just put something like, yes, Carl, show me the link, or yes, Carl, I'd love to see your golf video, anything like that. And then when the video is uploaded to Big Nose Golf channel, I will leave a link in the description. You can go have a look. So get on with the day. I'm going to try and find somewhere a little cooler to actually work today. Maybe I'll take the iPad somewhere a little bit cooler, because this office yesterday was ridiculous and today looks equally as warm. So I might try and do a bit of mobile working, see if we can find somewhere, maybe even a cafe with some air conditioning, and we'll go relax and do some work. So I'll catch you later on in the afternoon. See you all very soon. Hi everyone, welcome back. Bit of a catch up. It's 5:35 right now, and I just thought I'd jump on camera, let you know what I've done in the past few hours. It's really been a day of learning. I've spent a few hours this afternoon. Number one, listening to a webinar about e-commerce. Number two, I went out and flew my drone for a bit, trying to learn my skills with that. I am a licensed registered pilot with it. I'm just trying to get a new skill and learn a few tricks with that. So I've been doing that for an hour or two. And I've just sat down and watched Income School's latest video where they answer the question, is blogging dead? So I thought I'd jump on camera and give you my thoughts on that video. So if you've not watched it, I suggest you jump over and have a look for yourself. In the content, it wasn't revolutionary. They're not saying anything we're not already talking about or don't really know, but there are a few things that they touched on that I want to address. Number one, they was talking about the use of AI and whether that will be detrimental to the industry. Number two, they talked about how search results will be shown. And number three, it basically came down to them saying that, you just need to produce the best quality content you can. In the video, they also mentioned some of their Project 24 members saying that they produced the amount of quantity of articles they recommended and they're still not earning the money they expected. So let me answer this in my kind of perspective about blogging and what I'm doing about it. So do I think blogging is dead? No, I think blogging will be around in many shapes and forms for a long time to come. There is always going to be a need for well-written original content that is from experts, or you're sharing your experiences or your adventures. There will always be room for that. The difference will be how it is shown. So how people are going to find that content in the future. That is what's going to change. Now, I also do think it is going to be more competitive, and I also do think it is going to be less financially rewarding. I do believe ad revenue will continue to go down, and I do believe it's going to be vital to look for alternative ways to monetize your blogs. So at the affiliate gathering, Jamie IF spoke about monetizing your blog posts and getting the most out of the traffic that you have. And I think that is imperative that we do that. If you have a blog that just gets 10,000 page views, then we need to maximize the revenue you can get out of that 10,000 page views. I don't think we need to keep chasing these big numbers. I want my blog to do 1 million page views per month. I think we have to be, reasonably content with what we have. Strive for more, obviously, push for more page views, but we need to maximize what we've already got. Hence the reason I've been trying to look into e-commerce, and I've sat on a webinar today. I'm reading lots of information. I'm watching lots of YouTube videos about it, and I'm trying to learn another skill inside affiliate marketing. And I highly recommend whatever type of blog you've got, you look at multiple ways of monetizing it. And if you need to learn a new skill to do that, then so be it. So Ricky from Income School's always mentioned about video content, and I believe video content is going to play two key roles. Number one, it's going to show authority on your site that you've gone that extra mile to create not only a written piece of content, but also a visual piece of content. I think it's going to help there, and I think it'll also help for monetizing as well. So my travel website, I've created a YouTube channel for that. And this has taught me that I need to focus on that channel to get it monetized. And the minute it's in that grey area where you're putting lots of money in, lots of time and effort, but it's not even monetized yet. So all that effort is not being rewarded. So it's taught me that I really need to get pushing on that YouTube channel. I need to get it monetized. So I've kind of got another string to my bow, so to speak. So yeah, I think video is going to be important for, number one, another financial income coming in, and number two, also to link your blog posts with video to give Google that signal that you are going that extra mile. And finally, I want to touch on the content. I do believe that, creating as unique piece of content as possible is going to be vital. And to do that, it is very, very time consuming. So if you're thinking of starting blogging now, in the industry we're in the time and the place you find blogging, you are gonna have to be passionate about what you do. You're gonna have to be original. You're gonna have to be creative. You're gonna have to go that extra mile. If you're just content with sitting there and publishing 500 random crappy blogs, you will get what you get, a very minimal return. The people who are doing tens and hundreds of thousands per month are going that extra mile. They are buying the products. They are going to destinations. They are trying different industries. They are recording it. They're doing video, audio, written, social media. They're doing everything they can to maximize the traffic that they get. So I don't think blogging is dead. I still think it's a great place and a great industry to work in, but I do think you are going to have to go that extra mile. If you get up each morning and you have not got the passion to write the best piece of content you can, or you can't be bothered putting that little box in, or you can't be bothered going to Canva and making an infographic, or you can't be bothered switching a camera on and recording a 30-40 second video for that blog post, don't do it. Because you will, honestly, you will see very minimal returns coming from it right now unless you are prepared to do all that I have just mentioned. So yeah, just to catch up, hopefully I'll catch up with you again. You could probably see from my forehead, sat in front of this hot camera, again about 30 odd degrees in here, it is sweltering, but I'm going to continue making these videos for you. I could just sit out in the sun with a nice cool beer, but I won't. I will continue sharing what I'm doing each day in my life until the end of the month when I've completed my 30-day orbit in the life of an affiliate marketer. So I'll catch you later on. Bye bye for now. So it's 6:55 right now. I've got some breaking news. This is the news at 6:45 with Carl. YouTube announces a new monetization method for smaller channels. Okay, that's a bit dramatic. But basically, while I was eating my tea, I was watching Greg Preece, you can see behind me. He's done a detailed video on this, so I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go watch that. So basically, YouTube today announced that they're going to make it easier for smaller YouTube channels to make money. And this got kind of a bit of a frenzy going on Twitter and all over the place. People were thinking that, you know, smaller YouTube channels are instantly going to get ads on there and monetization. It'll be so much easier. It's not. In fact, I think it's a bit of a poor move by YouTube. So basically, let me explain what it is in a nutshell. So currently, to get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. There is an alternative method by getting shorts, millions and millions of views on shorts, but that's so hard to do, I won't even bother with that. So you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So as an example, my golfing YouTube channel only has about 350 subscribers and it only has about 1,000 hours of watch time. So when I heard this announcement, I thought, yes, it's going to be so much easier to get that monetized. But it's not. So basically, the announcement today says that you only need 500 subscribers and just 3,000 hours of watch time to get monetized. And that sounds great. I thought that's achievable. That will help so many smaller creators. However, there is a catch. When you hit that criteria, you will just get extra features like being able to make people members, be able to get monetization through gifts and donations, kind of like fan pages. It's basically all the smaller features that you get on a fully monetized YouTube channel. They're going to give you the option to have all those earlier, but you cannot still get display ads on your YouTube channel, unfortunately, until you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So they're basically saying, get almost there and we'll give you a few extra features where you can maybe make a bit of extra money, you can do live streams and people can donate to you and that's kind of thing, membership things, you know, but it's not display ads. So don't get excited if you see the news. There's a few videos already going around saying, get monetized on YouTube quicker. But it's not display ads. So to get display ads on there, you will still need the current monetization metrics, which is that 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. So to me, it's a bit of a bummer. I got really excited when I listened to Greg's video, and then he revealed at the end of it that it was not for display ads. So I think it's a bit of a crappy move by YouTube to bring this out. It kind of gets your hopes up, but you're getting very little at all from them. To make money on the memberships and the subscriptions and the super chats, you'd be very lucky to make anything unless you do a lot of live streams and you heavily promote super chats and things like that. You're going to make very little money. So I would still say if you have a YouTube channel or you're thinking of creating one, still stick to the criteria that you need 1,000 subscribers and you need some long form content on there to get that 4,000 hours of watch time. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to wrap it up now. Like I say, I think it's probably just gone past 7 now. I will call it a day this evening and I will see you all again tomorrow morning, day 14, bright and early.